name's Alan. On behalf of the crew, I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Bridging Heaven and Earth. You know, we've done this show, I guess this is the 165th show. We've done it for 9 or 10 years now. And as most of you know, we do this show, as we're doing it, it's going out live. And then we make tapes and it goes out to 50 cities across the United States. Every show is available. The audio portion is available on the internet. And as most of you know, I mean, you see me, you see the guest, you see a musician sometimes. But, you know, most of us know that what goes on in front of the camera, there's just this enormous love energy on the cameras, in the director's chair, in the audio chair, in the technical director's chair, and all over in every city we have local people who are our local reps in every city. So there are literally hundreds of people bringing their love and energy behind this, and their only intention, every one of them, is to put out that vibration of love, of oneness, of truth, of the experience of the lack of separation, to bridge heaven and earth in this human body. And the bridging family has, as I've said, I mean, enormous numbers of people from the ages of 4 to 84. Actually, there are older people, our representatives on the East Coast. And in the bridging family, like in all families, we have people leaving us. We have people who are transitioning and leaving their bodies. And the incredible love and energy and the momentum that these people brought to bridging is just extraordinary. In the last year or so, we've had 3 extraordinary brothers, sisters, friends, family, beloveds leave us, transition, leave their physical bodies for one reason or another. Each one had their story. And it was interesting, usually when we book the season, usually we book it within a week or so, and we book it 9 or 10 months in advance, and we usually fill up to all the dates. And for some reason, this date didn't fill up. And then as it came closer, we had a lot of potential guests that would come on, and it just never seemed right. And then we realized, like, it's time for the Bridging Memorial Show. It's time to pay tribute to the people who are doing it now and the people who left us who you didn't know about. Their names are still on the credits. And it's just a reminder that for all of us, you know, we're here today and gone tomorrow. I mean, these 3 people were between the ages of 26 and 58, I think, and one at 50. So it's not like, you know, they were 113. So for each of us, do we appreciate, are we grateful for the love that we're given, the beauty of the people in our lives, the beauty of our friends and family and our collaborators and our, just all the brothers and sisters? So instead of seeing the separation, do we feel that truth? Can we feel that truth? And that's what this show is about. I mean, we're here to honor Steve Jefferson, Abigail, and Gay Bodick. There are 2 beautiful videos that are already done, and then there's one that we're going to do on the set with Gay, with some of her art and some pictures of her. And their families have been extraordinarily supportive to honor them and to honor them nationwide, because their contributions were just enormous in bringing bridging into your homes, into your lives, to set out that vibration, to set out that love, show after show after show, took enormous amounts of energy on all the people's parts. And these people just gave and gave and gave, and whenever they were called upon to do something, they were there. So as we normally do, join me in a short meditation, then we're going to have some extraordinary videos, and just appreciate those people who are in your life, those people who are supporting you, those people who are bringing you more into the recognition of that oneness and that love. So join me in a short meditation. If you don't know a meditation, just relax, cool out, and get ready for a really extraordinary treat. In a way, we're honoring their glory in their lives. Thank you. So the first video we're going to show is about our friend, our compatriot, some people's lovers. I mean, Steve Jefferson was with the show. He did literally whatever he was called on to do. He mostly did the technical directing and the computer graphics. He just loved doing it. He loved being here. I mean, he used to drive. Sometimes he was looking at possible living in Phoenix, and he used to drive back in Tucson, Santa Fe, and he would drive back just to do the show because he loved it so much, because he recognized what we were trying to do with it. And this was a video that was shot during the 100th show of Bridging by George Graves at Your Service Video. It was owned by one of our crew members, our co-producers, Jeff Azevedo. It's a magnificent video, and Steve was just a magnificent just part and parcel. And you'll see from the video, basically, he's still with us, and we can feel him, and crew members talk about when we walk in here that somehow he's here and he's helping us and guiding us. So, the Steve Jefferson Memorial video. That's the person who's directing tonight's show. That's Michael Nicholson that Steve's looking at. Michael has done every Bridging show, all 165, in any capacity that we ask. But lately he's been directing almost every show, and he's just extraordinarily talented. And he's going to be putting this together. That's Jeff Azevedo I talked about. He's directed a lot of the shows also. He's done technical director, tape op, he's the co-producer, and he's with Lesia, who wrote the song you're going to hear later, and a lot of the songs you've heard on the show and sang them. That's Tom Smith, who's with Michael. That's Lou de Bourbon. He worked a lot of shows. He actually worked with Steve a lot on technical direction and CG. That's what he's working on. He's in the control room. That's Jeff again, Jeff Azevedo. Just enormous numbers of people put in just amazing amounts of effort and love and dedication to bring you the show week after week after week under sometimes very trying circumstances. Yeah, we know who that is. music is by Sarah West. She's been a guest on the show and is a big supporter of the show. It's beautiful music. She and Steve were real good buddies and friends too. That's Michael again. He sometimes, or quite often, does the lighting also. He's a real jack of all trades and master of quite a few. There's Shama. She's been with the show for a really long time. She's working Tonight Show. She's doing camera. You can just see the peace and the beauty and the energy that she brings to the show. That's Tom Smith again. Hi, so that was put together by George Graves at Your Service Video. He did a beautiful, beautiful job. We really didn't have that much footage, as you could tell, of Steve, but you know, he just put it together beautifully. And the next video we're going to show is one of Abigail, and for you who've watched the show quite a bit, well, not so much recently, but at the beginning when we started the show, Abigail was 16 when she first came on. And I always used to say to everybody that she was like the purest, clearest, most innocent, beautiful being in a way that I'd ever seen. And with all the extraordinary guests and the spiritual teachers and healers and psychics and, you know, masters who've been on the show, we've probably had over 350 guests by now. To this day, I mean, when I see some of those early tapes, it's just Abigail, if you'll see actually, you know, you just look in her eyes and you just see an incredible purity. And, you know, somehow this life, with that purity, there was a kind of naivete and some level of lack of discernment in how she proceeded. And it was just getting, you know, the world with all the separation and all the disagreements and the problems that humans have were just, in a way, overwhelming for her. And at some point, at 26 years old, you know, basically her heart gave out. It was just, she fought against the insanity, and you know, then it just was too much. So this video, actually, it's like a musical tribute to her, because she was one of the most extraordinary singer-songwriters that I've ever seen. And this was shown at her memorial service, and her parents, Jennifer and Carl, you know, wanted us to show this, and we, you know, felt that it would be just a beautiful musical tribute and beautiful music. And this video was put together by Terry New at Inside Productions of Santa Barbara, California. So just settle in and just, Abigail might not be your daughter, she might not be your sister, she might not be your boyfriend or girlfriend or beloved, or you might not have known her, but there's someone in your life or someone around you like Abigail. So just try to be open to the beauty of this girl who just couldn't make it here. And it's our job to make it so those pure beings can make it here. So Abigail.
Hi, remember me? I haven't been around for a while in Santa Barbara, but I've been with you in spirit, I think. I've been in the woods playing songs and playing with myself in spirit.
Abigail's life began with a song. As she was being born, her father exclaimed, "It's an Abigail!" She was immediately put on her mother's chest, who sang this song the first minute of her birth.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. If that diamond ring turn brass, Mama's gonna buy you a looking glass. If that looking glass get broke, Mama's gonna buy you a billy goat. If that billy goat won't pull, Mama's gonna buy you an ox and a bull. If that ox and bull turn over, Mama's gonna buy you a dog named Rover. If that dog named Rover won't bark, Mama's gonna buy you a horse and a cart. If that horse and cart fall down, you're still the sweetest little baby in town. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna feed you by and by.
Abigail grew up in Santa Barbara, participating in musical theater and workshops. Very young, she began to live her single dream, to sing, dance, and give love. This next video clip is of 9-year-old Abigail performing in a theater workshop given by Clark Sayer. She sings A Single Dream.
Oh, star, I wish I could be just like Cinderella. Make a wish tonight, just like the one that I make each and every night. And perhaps one day when I grow up, I'll have them all set up. Lights that don't seem far are flashing madly in the dark. They're all alone, or are they dancing in my mind?
Abigail seemed to communicate as much in music as in the spoken word. Once, when her brother Adam was in junior high, he came home very sad and dejected about school and feeling outcast. She listened to his feelings, went back to her room, and quickly wrote this song and sang it to him. It's called My Blood's Tears. It was the second song she ever wrote.
I look at you and try to tell you what matters. You look at me, your window doors have shattered. Don't close your eyes because the glass is broken. I can't repair them with the words I've spoken. Stop choking on your heart. I recognize the feelings that you're showing. You probably don't know where your life is going. Don't slam the door before it is too late. My hand will stop the door if you will wait for fate in your life. No, no. So don't give up, don't deny what you feel and why you silently cry. I got this feeling and I think I'm right, that you'll conquer what you had to fight and regain your sight. And regain your sight. And regain your sight. Reality is easily forgotten, especially when others treat you rotten. Don't let their ignorance affect your innocence. Their minds are all suspended behind picket fences. Don't let their senses take your pride. Oh, no. So don't give up, don't deny what you feel and why you silently cry. I got this feeling and I think I'm right, that you'll conquer what you had to fight and regain your sight. And regain your sight. And regain your sight. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. And regain your sight. Yeah, yeah. And regain your sight. Oh.
The world was often big and overwhelming to Abigail. In 1990, when she was only 13, she was in the musical play Grown-Ups and Other Complications, also directed by Clark Sayer. Here she sings Big World, about a young girl getting ready to go into high school and feeling excited and a little scared about going into the big world that lay ahead.
And ready to do before the man I Yes, it is. It's a big world. Wild to read. It's a big world. Maybe too big for me. One day I want to go up, the very next day I'm raring to go. I need a way to look around, but each day see a different town. But also we think that home when the sun goes down. Open the door a crack, and the big world is there at back. Close the door and try to hide, and the big world longer to ride inside. Trying to get away from it, gotta be a part of it. It's a big world, I'm living it. It's a big world where I've never been. It's a big world, I'm part of it. It's a big world, where do I fit? It's a big world, I'm very exciting. Big world, it's very exciting. Also, very mysterious and very confusing and very uncertain and very unknown and so very big.
Often seen on Bridging Heaven and Earth, a local public access TV program, Abigail shared her songwriting and singing with Santa Barbara. People were deeply touched by her purity, sincerity, and depth.
Child, can you count to 3? I'm watching you behind the tree. Hide and seek, come find me. I'm hiding, I'm your alibi in the garden. Wait for me, the bumblebee. I buzz about you constantly in the garden. If you wait most patiently, I'll promise not to sing, if you will, in the garden. In the garden, plant your seeds and watch them grow. In the garden, you are learning as you go. In the garden, you will grow. In the garden, oh, in the garden, you will grow. In the garden, in the garden, oh. Child, as you look for me, please keep your eyes as bright as can be in the garden. You might look behind you, I'm tricky and I pull at you as you go. If you wish to take a rest, then lay your hand upon my breast in the garden. See, now there you found me, I'm quickly to your service when you wait. When you wait, when you wait in the garden, in the garden, yeah. Oh, I've been challenged before. Sure I have. Walked on my hands and knees and stood up. Climbed to the top of the tree and jumped off. Oh, but I've never been challenged like this way before. This wanting more, but it's okay, life goes on. Where I come from, we don't deny what we feel. Where I come from, we know that love is real. Where I come from, we
open up and be real where I come from. I realize as I'm walking out the door, I got me, I don't need any more. I got my feet on the ground and my heart all around, and my mind is found now. Ooh, ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Ooh la 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 la. Where I come from, we don't deny what we feel. Where I come from, we know that love is real. Where I come from, we open up and be real. Where I come from, I get this feeling like I want to get close to you. It'll pass in a moment or two. I'll just ride it like a wave. I'll be brave and move on till you're gone and my mind is back again. Feeling through. So you let me do. You just sit there being you. Don't worry about me, I'll be okay. Surely you'll learn. She'll be there and it'll be your turn. Then you'll feel what it feels to be real to another. Just walking out the door, hey.
When Abigail was age 16, she was struck by a baffling illness that took many years to fully diagnose. Schizoaffective disorder would often take over her life and freedom and required repeated hospitalizations. Amazingly, she kept singing and writing songs through it all. Though she struggled with the assault this mental illness caused, Abigail retained her purity of soul and touched others with her innocence and sweetness. You couldn't help but love her and have hope for her getting well. For 10 years she lived in a world that was layered with another world, which was at the least distracting and at the worst maddening and sometimes terrifying. She had good times too, times of remission and friendships, but life would overwhelm her again, and she would try to end it. She always regretted it immediately and reported her actions to get help. Abigail and her mother, Jennifer, stayed very close throughout. Jennifer understood the sensitive nature of her beautiful child and believed in her, loved her, and encouraged her. This next song is written and sung by Jennifer as her last song to Abigail. It is called Set Her Soul Free.
This is a prayer of the afflicted. I've come to share my pain. I'm feeling overwhelmed, Lord. Guess I'm here to complain. I'm bringing you my heartache. I'm bringing my despair. A mother's heart in crisis, but I believe you care. Hear my prayer, Lord. Let my cry come unto thee. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. Hear my prayer, Lord. Let my cry come unto thee. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. My daughter's not a sparrow, but she believes that she can fly. Her mind is buried in confusion. Oh, hear this mother's cry. And when she's feeling anxious, she carves letters in her arms, watching the blood-making patterns and welcoming the harm. Hear my prayer, Lord. Let my cry come unto thee. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. Hear my prayer, Lord. Let my cry come unto thee. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. Be still the hearts of mothers, of children who are grown. Teach them to let go and to know their kids are not alone, not alone. Their kids are not alone. My daughter still is not a sparrow, but I believe that she can fly. No longer buried in confusion, no longer will she cry. Now she flies with her angels, singing lovely happy tunes, and dancing with the moon and stars, Our Lady of the Moon. Hear my prayer, Lord, let my cry come unto thee. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. Hear my prayer, Lord, let my cry come unto thee. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. Be still the hearts of mothers, of children who are grown. Teach them to let go and to know their kids are not alone, not alone. Their kids are not alone, not alone. And in your loving kindness, set her soul free. Be still the hearts of fathers, of children who are grown. Teach them to let go and to know their kids are not alone, not alone. Their kids are not alone, they're not alone. Kids are not alone, They're with their father, as they always were, forever and ever. Amen.
I really feel like I don't really need anything but love. Well, I'm gonna go now, but I love you and have a wonderful, harmonious day. Keep your heart open, keep it shining out to the world, because that's what we gotta do right now. I'm with you in spirit, and just shine your heart. That's the most important thing right now. Just keep smiling, because that's what we gotta do. We gotta shine our hearts. I love you. You just sit there being you. Don't worry about me, I'll be okay. Surely you'll learn. She'll be there and it'll be your turn. Then you'll feel what it feels to be real to another. Who's walking out the door, hey. Life goes on.
Hi, that was Abby. So, I mean, I don't know if you could tell, you know, some of those shots of her eyes, the purity and the love, and you know, she just had enough. And you know, we know that, you know, that she was really rooted in that love and really rooted in that connection. So, you know, we love her, we miss her, and yet we know that she's really where she's supposed to be, and that gift that she had, that angelic quality, is really basically just serving us and serving all of us now in a more broad way, even than our music could. So, you know, I want to thank Jennifer and Carl for making that available, her parents, and it was beautifully done, as you could tell, with old archival footage, you know, from 10 years ago, from Terry New at Insight Productions. So now we're going to have a thing that we're going to do on the set here. Another angel for Bridging Heaven and Earth. We didn't really know her that long, but she came in and her gifts were just so clear and so extraordinary. She was just an amazing artist and a designer, and just the way she moved, even though her physical body was having enormous levels of pain, and she just moved with an extraordinary grace, and she had just one of these amazing lives where she lived a lot of places and she did extraordinary things with unbelievable people, and she was just this joy, light being. And she came in, and I guess she spent probably a year working with us and playing with us, and she was involved with the fundraiser we did in June of, I guess, 2002, and it was just our interaction with her. So what we did, her sister Dolly made available to us some pictures of Gay from the time she was a child, and some of her art that she did, her incredible, these were slides that were given to me, and then we blew them up on the set, but she just did so many incredible things like that. So we're going to do this, we're going to do it, you know, live on the set, just show you her pictures and her art, and behind that is the Lessia, the question, love is the question, love is the answer, from the Lessia Bridging Heaven and Earth CD. So, Gay Bodick, we love you.
We can try too hard when it's easy. We can want too much we don't really need. We can save our laughter for tomorrow. We can trap ourselves when we're so very
Well, there you have it. So really it's a tribute to each one of their lives. I mean, each one in their own way was just so powerful and so loving, different. Each one was different. And yet, as I said at the opening, the energy and the commitment they brought to their dedication to the oneness, their dedication to that love that we all are, was just unrelenting. I mean, each one of them just would make whatever effort it would take to come into more of that love. And whenever we wanted, when we saw it more when we collaborated on bridging, but whenever an idea came up in a brainstorming session about, can we do this or can we do that or how can we do this? I mean, their just joy and commitment to going to the next level, to reaching more people, to getting in another city, to getting other shows on the internet, to trying different things on the set, to doing things that, I would always say, well, don't we want to keep it simple, stupid sometimes? And they would go, no, let's try it. We can make it better. Let's really test ourselves. And we all, pushed each other, but Gay and Steve and Abigail in particular would just always want to go that extra step, always wanted to share the depth of their love with even more commitment, even more experience. So, okay, so it's time for us to go. We love you, Gay. We love you, Steve. We love you, Abigail. Come again. We love you. So good night. God bless you.